Recording live from the West Coast. If you want to smoke, you bet not choke. It's your man, Game Boy 310. Stay tuned, TV. You hear me? Say it again. Gang, what's happening, y'all? What's going on, man? Welcome back. All right, so this episode is going to be a little different today, man. Why? And I mean, I had time to calm down, but I'm pissed. I was pissed off, right? Because, okay, the software that I use for these reactions, man, the screen recording software. I did a reaction, I want to say 6-7 days ago on my last off day. It's about a 50-minute reaction. And I reacted to Astronaut and Super Tuna, right? Which was crazy. But for some reason, the video was unable to be downloaded. It didn't process the transcripts, and I was unable to download it, but I didn't realize that until the end of the video. I actually didn't realize that until later on that night when I got back home to edit the video. Because, I do the reaction, and then, I put everything down, I head out, I go run my errands, because, you get one off day a week. That's my one day to run all my errands and spend time with family. Boom, boom, boom. Hit busting corners, all that shit. So I get back home, and the video is unable to download. Pissed me off, as you can imagine. Right, and I contact the support team, and they tell me, oh, we're gonna try to regenerate your video and get it back going for you so you can download it. Took them 3, 4, 5 days, still no luck. The video was unable to be downloaded, so I was pissed. It was a whole day wasted of my reaction, a waste of a video, and I was highly disappointed. And so I really got to do my homework and find another screen recording software. But so with that being said, this episode is gonna be a little different because what I'm not going to sit here and do is I'm authentic, man. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm reacting to something I already saw. Even though y'all didn't get to see it, I'm still not going to pretend like it's my first time watching it. And, here's my reaction. It's I already saw it. I already did my reaction. It's fucked up that the video got fucked up on behalf of their whole support team. They're lousy. They couldn't help me out. I was unable to download it, so now I had to redo my reaction, but this is not a reaction. I've already seen it. So what this is going to be is more so like a review. We're going to watch the video again, and I'm just going to point out the things that stood out to me vocally and visually about the song and the video, just for the sake of sharing that moment with y'all. But I'm just giving y'all a heads up. I'm not finna sit here and pretend like I didn't see it when I just saw it last week. It's just the video is, some kind of error occurred to where I can't download it. So I can't edit it. I can't post it. So what we are going to do is kind of re-record the whole experience, but it's more so going to be a review because I already reacted to it. So just to let you know, the fact that I already seen it, this is more so going to be a review. So we're going to check out the Astronaut video again and Super Tuna, which Super Tuna caught me the fuck off guard. Okay, we're going to talk about it. But how y'all been, man? Hope y'all enjoying the holiday season. I hope y'all get all your Christmas shopping and shit out the way because time is ticking, baby. It is the 13th. Is it 13th, 14th? So I really hope y'all got all your shopping out the way. Everything is online now, though. Who does in-person shopping anymore? Everything is online. These kids don't play with toys. They want clothes and electronics, phones, laptops, games. Anyway, hope y'all enjoying the holiday season, man. Hella busy, working, getting it together, man, for the holiday. But, busy is good. You want to stay busy. But boom, let's cut to the chase, man. So we're going to be reviewing the Astronaut video and Super Tuna, the song and video. And let's get to it, man. You know where you at. Stay tuned, TV. It's your man, Game Boy 310. You hear me? This is Astronaut, the video. And we're going to do Super Tuna afterwards. Press the button. You hear me? Let's go. Shit loud. Damn. Yeah, man.
끝나지 않을 history 나의 우주가 돼.
Wait a minute. Okay, I wanted to read. Oh no, I didn't pay attention to that last time. Okay, Astronaut, Star, Army, Moon.
History 나의 우주가 되죠. 우리의 이야기 목적지 없이 흘러가 가는 저 소행성처럼 나도 그저 또 내려가고 있었어. 어둠 속에 젖은 나의 모든 dream, 새롭게 시작될 story.
I don't know about y'all, man, but whenever I see a video or movie or anything like that, and it's talking about like extraterrestrial activities and things like that, and beams of light from the sky and UFOs, it's like I feel like they're telling us something, man, that a lot of people kind of already, you know, they think is real or they believe is. And not to mention, man, it's like Earth is such a small dot on like this whole platform of like the universe, man. It's like, you think we're the only form of life? Whatever, we're not gonna get into that. But I feel like they leaving like breadcrumbs and trying to tell us something, man. Like, and it's starting to be a lot more often than not that we're seeing these type of things.
When I'm with you, there is no one else.
This is the part of the song that stood out to me a lot, man, was how his vocals on this particular song sounds a lot more dreamy. You know what I mean? And that's what I have to train my ears to do. When I first checked it out, was like, man, okay, let's wait till the drums come in.
I can't have it to myself when I'm with you. There is no one else.
And you see how well that blends right there, though? That part where he's saying there's no... His vocals being so high.
When I'm with you, there is no one else.
For one, I can't even count how many vocals that is right there, but it's a perfect blend of like that creamy guitar riff that's being played. That guitar riff is so creamy, and then his vocals sounding very like dreamy and cloudy. It's the perfect mesh right there to just put you in that mind frame of like a gazing in the sky type of feel. You know what I mean? Like it's just the perfect texture. It goes together.
I feel this way I never felt.
Hey, man. Hey, this is how I run in my dreams, bro. You check out the jog. Like, this is how you run in your dreams when you're trying to escape like that fucking serial killer that's chasing you to your doorstep. Like, you feel like you're running fast as fuck, but in reality, you just giving like a light jog, and you be trying to control your mind. Like, man, get the fuck out of there, but you can't help but do this dreamy ass jog right here. You're going nowhere fast. Like, that's wild. And this was the thing too about the drums on this particular song to me. Like, initially, I'm like, man, you know, I dug the first part of it when it first came in. The guitar sounded ultra creamy to me, and it blended well with his dreamy, cloudy vocals on this particular song. And then when the drums came in, I'm expecting, you know, drums to be drums. Like, you gotta boom, boom, kick that kick drum. You gotta slap that snare or the rim shot. Whatever you're going for, a rim shot or snare, you got to slap it. You know what I mean? But I had to realize, like, this is soft rock, right? Which means, like, it's a lot more delicate. It's a lot more easygoing. They're not going to play the drums at the same velocity that they would as, like, rock or heavy metal or even sometimes jazz. And that's why I had to train myself with it. It's like, man, even with jazz, sometimes it's hard hitting with the snare and the kick and the hi-hats. But then sometimes it's a lot more easygoing. A lot more soothing, right? Depends on what vibe you're going for. And it's the same thing here. Like, the drums are not going to always be smashed, crashing that I'm used to. Like, this is soft rock. So you got to kind of retrain your ears to be accepting to like the different vibe that soft rock gives than like your typical rock or just drum playing, period, right? So it's training me. Right? I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's different velocities, there's different vibes within each genre.
and me 깨지지 않는 별처럼 너의 꿈이 되어 우주를 여행하는
last time I heard this song, that the harmonizing, it is perfect, man. Like, harmony is everything to me with singing, man. Like, it can't just be one track. Like, you gotta harmonize it, and not set different octaves, because it's a difference between like different octaves and harmonizing. Right there on that part, he's harmonizing, man. It's and that's another thing too, man. Like, what is his infatuation with like space and extraterrestrial activity? Like, Running Wild, it was a meteor shower. It was asteroids crashing down to Earth, and I realized this is 2 years ago, right? And I'll be there. I'll be there. Running Wild was it a month ago or almost 2 months ago? I realized the time difference, but like, is there a connection here with that? It's what I'm trying to figure out, because 2 years apart, sure, but like it was a spacecraft at the beginning of this video, man. And then on Running Wild, it's like meteor showers and like almost look like there's some type of extraterrestrial activity happening to Earth. And like, what is the infatuation there, or what message are you sending with that, man? It's driving me crazy, because astronauts, and even in his room on the beginning of this video, he had like a telescope, and I think there was like a planet sitting on like one of those little, one of those things that kind of, what is it? What are you telling us, bro? Or is it just an infatuation? This was my favorite part of this song, man. Like, this was my part. And then, with training my ears, I still couldn't help my taste. Like, that's what stood out to me the most about this song, was the hook and that creamy guitar, man. The drums, not so much. But again, I guess I got to retrain my ears. But that creamy guitar and the way his vocals are clashing with the guitar as he's harmonizing on the hook. I always point out how there's like multiple layered tracks, man, and they're all singing in a different tune. They're all harmonizing with each other. Is what's impressive, man. Like, it kind of levitates. There is no, like, come on, like, they all play their own specific role, but it's intertwining with each other. It's like complementing each other. The vocals, I'm saying, like, man, it's just perfect, bro. There is it sounds like a choir of jinn, bro. It's a group of gentlemen, I swear. Like, they put the perfect amount of reverb on there to make it sound so dreamy. Like, I don't know, man. Let me shut up. I get heaven to myself when I'm with you. There is no I'm with. You can't tell me these boys don't know what they're doing, man. There is no Oh, that part must be Coldplay, right? That voice I heard, because that didn't sound like Jim right there. this hook is sending me, man. Like the hook is what really stands out to me on this song, bro. Hey man, hey yo, that gotta be the that gotta be the smoothest "let's get the fuck out of here" I've ever seen in my life. That was the smoothest "let's get the fuck on" I've ever seen. Look at him, like he's obviously spooked, and like, okay, let's get the fuck out of here. But that was the smoothest "let's get the fuck out of here" I've ever seen. Oh, I'm out of here. Yeah, man. Let's get the fuck on. But watching this video, man, even the first time watching it around, I felt some correlation between this one and Running Wild. Right? Even down to like him, walking down the sidewalk. It does that a lot. Like just walking down the sidewalk, engaging with people, or not even more so engaging, but just like interactions with people, bumping into people, or like just walking past people. Like we saw that on Running Wild. The spacecraft, the meteor shower, and like it's like there's a correlation there, even with being 2 years apart. Like, am I tripping or what? But I feel like there's some relation there, and maybe it's not on purpose, but yeah, I don't know. I felt like there was something there, man. Like, family. Every single video, man, is like a code to be cracked. I don't mean just with Jen. I mean with. I don't know about every video, but most of the time there's like a message being displayed, or like there's a code you gotta crack, and it's I don't know, you gotta dissect it, man. Like it's a trip. And yeah, the Happy album, man. Like I've been able to kind of live with it for a while now, and definitely for me, there's mainly 3 songs that I just cannot go without listening when I check out the album. Another Level definitely comes first for me. Like Another Level, I just connect with it in a different way, man. It's real encouraging. And Heart on the Window, to me, like it began to stand out a lot more as I was listening to the album. And then Falling, man, I can relate to the lyrics. Heart on the Window to me was real quirky. It gave like a quirky sound that I dig. I can dig it. And then Falling is like I can more so relate to the lyrics and like the expression of trying to, connect with somebody who's not returning that same energy. And, the way he harmonizes and the runs he was doing on that song, I don't know, it just hit different for me. So I think those are the 3 songs that I like absolutely have to listen to when I check out this album. Then again, I'll Be There is cool, and I like the ending of I Will Come to You, but those 3 in particular are the ones that like I just have to check out when I listen to the album. In that order as well. Another Level, Heart in the Window, and then Falling. Those are my 3 favorites. But yeah, man, I think with this video, it's probably not on purpose, but it felt like there was some correlation between this one and Running Wild with just the activity that's going on in the video, right? Or just maybe the message he's trying to convey between the two. And, I could be wrong, I could be reaching, but I mean, we're going off what we see, man. You check out Running Wild, and then you check out Astronaut. Like there's some similarity there with just being in public, kind of going about your day as you normally would, and then here comes this spacecraft that's causing all kind of destruction, or here come this meteor shower that's like destroying the landfills, and like it's like, what the fuck are we saying here, man? You know what I mean? Like it's scary, but it's a little intriguing as well. Like, man, what is your perspective on all this activity that could or could not be true with like spacecraft and like aliens or extraterrestrial or just meteor showers in general, whatever? Like, what's your perspective on it? I'm saying, Jen. So yeah, for me, the video was interesting on this one, but definitely, as far as the song, man, like, just that creamy guitar that's colliding with his vocals and the way he sung it this time. Again, there was no vibrato, right? But it wasn't even necessary because the way he sung it, it was dreamy, and the creamy guitar with that elongated vocal, no one, like it made you, you know what I mean? Like, or it made you gaze into the sky type of sound, right? And there's like countless vocals that he used to layer that particular part, and they all went together with that guitar and just made like a dreamy hook, man. I don't know. So that was the most memorable part to me about this song, was definitely the hook and the way the guitar is being played, man. It's just creamy. I don't know. Those words that come to mind with this one, man. I enjoyed the hook. I enjoyed the video. He didn't miss. He didn't miss with this one, man. Now, now this, what we're about to check out, y'all got jokes. Super Tuna, man. Y'all really, man. I'm not finna try to reenact what happened the first time you're watching it, but I'll just explain that this shit caught me off guard. Cause honestly, man, I thought, Super Tuna was in reference to like, cause I even seen a comment on one of the videos like, oh man, if you want a different vibe, you should check out Super Tuna. Like, he's really into fishing, and like, it's different. It's a different sound, different visual. Now, I still wasn't realizing that he was talking about just fishing. I thought it was in reference to like, life is gonna throw you different obstacles, and you got to kind of navigate your way through life like a fish in water or like a shark in water, and like navigate. Like, I thought it was like an analogy, right? But no, the man is talking about fishing, bro. Actual fishing, like sitting on the bank on a bucket. Fishing in real life, man. It was wild to me. But the video, man, like the color coordination. Let's check it out. The cassette tape with the drink that he never take a sip of. Hey. Hey, man. For one, when the music started, it sounded like a video game. You know, when you first cut on a video game, more so back in the 90s, Super Nintendo, like those are kind of music. That's the kind of musicality that's being played on these Nintendo games, man, when you first pop it in. But what I found interesting is what I found interesting is like he's showing like a sense of humor, right? Like, I mean, obviously gotta be. But what's wild is like, it's like he's kidding around, but he still gave us like layering. He still gave us animation in his voice. So I'm like, this shit is weird and funny, but I'm listening as an engineer, producer, artist. Like, I'm listening to like, oh, he still layered this bitch. He gave us multi-layers, and like he's actually singing it. Not just playing around, but he is. 참치면 어떠하리 광어면 어떠하리 삼치면 어떠하리 상어면 어떠하리 내 낚싯대를 물어주오 그때 마침 참치 내게 형형 나 좀 데려가요 참치 참치 Hey man Let's go there's a part he go pack up. I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought, man, I wish I could see. Like, this shit caught me all the way off guard. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going? You know what I mean? But what's weird to me is like, why nobody has used this for like a Long John Silver's commercial or some shit like that? Red Lobster. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a layup, man. You know what I'm saying? This is easy. Like, you would use this. Like, he started naming different fishes. Like, what did he say? Flathead, tuna, seerfish, whatever. Like, he started listing different fish. I would think like a Long John Silver's or somebody. Are they still in business? Whoever, man. Like, whatever market, fish market, whether it's a big chain or just a mom and pop, it's like, this is perfect. It's hilarious, but it's perfect, man. Like, cause he's not playing. Like, he gave us Larry. Whoa, like he sung it. It's like a parody, but he sung this bitch. He gave you layering. He gave you strong voice. Pick up. Like, what the fuck? Hey, man. But the whole thing is low-key genius, though, because showing your fans you got a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? You showing a different side definitely gave us a different sound. You know what I'm saying? And who's done a song about fishing, bro? Not just in this genre. I mean, overall, period. Who has done some shit like this? You know what I mean? This is that side of humor that I see with like a Tyler Creator or like a Busta Rhymes, but they've never done nothing like this. Hey, man, like I just thought it was kind of genius. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's hard to take it seriously, but like when you listen to the vocals on what he did to it, it's like he's playing, but he's not at the same time. I think it's the word jumping. Like I can dig the way he's saying paika. Is that the word, man? Paika? That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part of this song, man. Like, well, I mean, come on, guys. Like, I can't play this driving down the street, man. This shit is obviously kidding, man. But like, I like the word jumping. How you pronounce it? Paika. Every time he says the word paika, he's putting like such aggression to it that it sounds unbelievably catchy. Yo, this is definitely for the fans. Nobody would be able to understand this shit, man. Like, as far as just, like, why'd he do this? Like, obviously, this was strictly for the objective of showing a sense of humor, man. Had to have been. Like, this is what this is for. Because the shit is hilarious, man. Like, the dance. Look at the Bruh, like, you would never in your life. Let's go. Hey, but the video is beautiful though, man. The blue water, the sky, blue sky. You know what I'm saying? Like the blue little toy fish, the blue cassette tape, the blue drink. It's funny how like still kidding around and almost shooting like a parody video. Like there's still coordination here in the video. I'm saying, like, I mean, aside from that shit, I'm not even talking about that. But I mean, just like the color coordination here. It was like it was still being taken seriously, but obviously kidding, right? And then even vocally, like it's not like he gave you it's a parody sounding song, but like there's still like aggression in the words. There's still vocal layering, right? The beat is just quirky and funny to me. Like what? This shit is just hilarious. It sounds like a video game, but I mean like checking off all boxes of doing the actual song, but it's like it's comedy. So it was like seriously unserious. location. Look at this motherfucking island. Like, this shit is beautiful. This is a vacation spot. This still takes budget. Man, how the fuck, like, to still be playing around and give us something to laugh at, he still spent a budget. What the fuck, bro? Like, that shows me a different type of appreciation for music. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've heard all the dramatic shit. We've heard like the deep, serious shit. We heard like the dreamy songs. We heard the love songs. Like, but let me give you something just to laugh at, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is just a different appreciation of music in general, man. Or just the art of shooting a video, right? Like, this shit is beautiful. Now the sip of that drink, and the shit looks so good. That's hilarious, man. I don't know. Like, but I swear to God, man, like, I was so pissed off that the first video didn't work, because when I tell you, like, I was so thrown off, because just reading a few comments that I read and like the name of the song, I really thought it was going to be about navigating your way through life like a fish in water. But like a super fish, super tuna. Like, but no, this shit is about fishing, bro. It's hilarious, man. But man, shout out to anybody who do fish, because I don't know, that shit takes patience. I've done it before in life, long time ago, and like, I'm like, man, am I doing this shit right? I didn't catch nothing. I caught a whole bunch of seaweed, a whole bunch of random shit, but it's peaceful, but the shit takes patience, man. And obviously, you gotta have some kind of skill set, man, because I didn't catch a damn thing. I've been like twice in my life, but I was much younger, and like, I didn't catch a damn thing. I caught a whole bunch of hope. Shout out to anybody who do fish and actually catches some fish. You know what I mean? But I don't know, between these two, definitely like contrasting, man. Like Astronaut and Super Tuna. I mean, I could dig it. What, this was only 2 months ago, and Astronaut was 2 years ago. But I mean, just even if you want to jump ahead and talk about Running Wild, and I'll be there. Like, the contrast, man, between those songs and this one is like. But that's why for me, I felt like this was just showing you a different side, like showing you, and I think that's important for an artist to do, like to connect with your audience in a different way. You know what I'm saying? In a different light. You know what I'm saying? Show a little bit of humor, because who don't like to laugh? Who don't like funny people, right? Like, and you wonder if like your favorite artists are like into humor, or like they have a sense of humor. How down to earth are they? You know what I mean? And when you show a humorous side, I think that can display like the most down to earth characteristic that you can, man. It's just showing a funny side, man. I think that's why people like a Busta Rhymes, Tyler the Creator, or Ludacris, Missy Elliott. I think that's why these people were so much, they were loved in a different light, because not only you gave us great music, but you showed a humorous side. And like, laughter is medicine, man. I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be the Grinch. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can make you laugh. It's like, that's a lot more memorable than like just talent. Now, we appreciate the talent, but if you could be talented and show some humor, 50 Cent, come on, man. Like, it's a win-win. But yeah, I thought this was honestly, I didn't think shit. Cause I thought one thing, but when I saw it, I'm like, bruh, y'all got jokes. You should have warned me, man. I thought it was about something totally different, but this shit is really about fishing. Shout out to Jen, man. I think I just missed your birthday too, man. But again, you know, doing the whole 1 day a week thing, because I'm working 6 days now. I mean, it's the holiday, man. What you expect? Like, we getting to it, but I mean, no complaints. I'm blessed to be working, but I only get 1 day to really like run errands and do reactions and shit like that. And so last week, for that one video to be unable to download, it really pissed me off. But I just wanted to keep it real with y'all, and like, you know, I saw it. I already did a reaction, so I'm not gonna come on here next week and like pretend like I didn't see it and do a reaction. That's bullshit. Like, I gotta be authentic, man. Authenticity. I expect that from artists, so it's no different for me. Like, you gonna get authenticity fucking with me, man. But so it was more so like I'm rewatching it with y'all and just telling you what stood out to me from the first time of me seeing it. And definitely with Astronaut, like that hook to me was just perfect. It was a perfect blend of the guitar and like his vocals. It just sent you on like this like skydiving, gazing into the clouds type of feel, man. Just real dreamy and creamy. I don't know, I think he did a very good job with the hook, man. And that little touch of Coldplay. I'm sure that one sounded like it was, it wasn't Jen, it was Coldplay, and I think it was the perfect just addition. Like we didn't need a whole feature, but I'm sure like being involved with Coldplay, they had something to do with the instrumentation, right, and perhaps even the lyrics from the song. But that little splash of his vocal on that part was perfect. We didn't need too much because it's like Jen did the rest of the work with the harmonization on that hook, man. That's what stood out to me the most. And the video to me there's some correlation there with Running Wild. Maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm reaching, but I don't feel like I am. And if I am wrong, it's like, man, you have a habit of just giving us visuals that involves like not only involvement in like the public realm of like walking down the sidewalk and bumping into people, but like just, you know, UFOs and spacecraft, meteor showers and beams of light is like, yo, what you telling us, man? What you know that we don't know, man? Then again, Super Tuna, man, was just, I don't know. The shock value on the first video was like, well, I wasn't expecting that, man. And it was all jokes to me. It was funny as hell. Like I can't reenact what happened the first time, but like it definitely caught me off guard. Threw me for a loop, man. You know what I mean? I thought it was an analogy, but I think that is dope. I think it's dope, and it's important to show like a humorous side if you have one. I'm not saying every artist does. Some artists maybe you are just bland and like you're not into comedy or you're not into displaying your funny side, or maybe you don't have one. But if you do, I think it's important to show it because it could give like a different connection with your fan base that we can all really appreciate. I'm sure every human loves to laugh. Who don't? Unless you just a dark, miserable person like who don't like to chuckle. At least chuckle. Give us a smirk, something. Yeah, man. But that's what it is. That's what I felt about these two songs, man. In a nutshell. So, from here, where we gonna take it, y'all? Where we gonna take it, man? Where we gonna take it? I kind of miss the rap line. I think it's about time to check out some Hope, man. I know Hope dropped. Man, I miss August D. You know what I'm saying? RM. We did just check out RM. His solo work earlier this year, but man, I missed the rap line. I definitely wanted to tap into some more JK because I don't feel like I got enough of what his vibe is. You know what I'm saying? We heard 7 and we heard Standing Next to You. Man, bro, that shit is a smash, bro. That song is a smash. So I feel like we gotta kind of tap into a little bit more JK, but maybe we bounce around a little bit, man, because I miss everybody. I miss checking out all of them. Because I try not to move on without sharing a moment with y'all. Like, I just tap back and listen to songs that I've already heard at this point, but I want to hear some new shit, man, from everybody. But I'm being patient and I'm just gonna do it along with y'all. But I miss the rap line. I miss hearing some bars. You know what I'm saying? Some cadence, some attitude. You know what I'm saying? But let's bounce around a little bit, man. How about we drop in the comments what y'all think we should check out next? Because I think I want to bounce around a little bit, man. Like at this point, we've heard everybody, at least a little bit of solo work from everybody. And what I can say here right now is like each member, all 7, got something to reckon with. Like they all have an individual talent that can just give them a platform, keep them afloat, and carry them on to even a solo career if they wanted to do that. They have enough talent to do that. And then collectively, it's just a fucking, maybe we check out a Tiny Desk. I think I want to tap into a Tiny Desk with the whole group, I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, okay, drop in the comments, man, what y'all think is going on, because Christmas is around the corner, and I got shit to go do, as I'm sure y'all do too, man. Oh, my God, these kids, man. You hear me? But, I love the holidays, man. I love family time, you know what I'm saying? I love the smell of Christmas trees, you know what I mean? We love the lights. People starting to put lights on their cars, y'all. I didn't know people do that. Like, I'm starting to see, like, a countless number of Teslas riding around here with lights on their cars. And I don't just mean lights on the car, because I've seen lights on the car, but I'm talking about the whole car is covered in lights. You could barely even tell what color paint job is on the car because it's all Christmas lights. It's wild. But, man, it still don't really feel like Christmas to me, man. Like, Christmas used to really have a feel in the past. You know what I'm saying? I want to say the past maybe 4 years or so, probably since COVID. Like, Christmas don't really have a feel no more. I don't know. Like, I used to hear the Christmas songs walking to the grocery store, you know what I'm saying? Like, every time you go to somebody's house, there's some kind of Christmas playlist or soundtrack that's being played. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I think helps too, though, it's like, we don't see no more of like the Coca-Cola commercials and like the Charlie Brown commercials and shit like that. Like, cause who watches commercials don't really come on no more unless you're watching what, YouTube? Because other than that, we streaming shit. We streaming Hulus and Netflix and Prime and shit like that. Like, I don't see no Christmas commercials, man. I don't know, man. I'm bugging. I'm drifting off, but I don't know. Christmas don't really have a feel no more like it used to. But still, with that being said, happy holidays to y'all. I hope you enjoying time with your family, surrounded by love and laughter. Laughter is important, man. But y'all get to it, man. Get to it. We creeping into a new year, new motives, new goals are being set. For myself, definitely. I hope you're doing the same. And I hope y'all stay safe out there, man. I will see y'all soon. If the fucking videos will act right and download, you hear me? I hope ain't no bad luck with this one. I hope this shit downloads right, the one I'm doing now. But shout out to y'all, man. I will see y'all soon. You know where you at? Stay tuned TV. It's your man Gameboy 310. Drop in the comments what y'all think we should bounce over to next. I think at this point we're gonna start bouncing around again between solo songs, group songs, old songs, new songs. I didn't even mean to rhyme that shit, but I did it because I'm built like that, you bitch. You hear me? Drop in the comments what you think is next. Enjoy your family, y'all. Stay safe. Happy holidays. Hey, I love y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for sticking with me, man. I appreciate y'all. Shut the door and don't slam it. See you in a minute.